Hello, Europe, and good evening from Stockholm. It was a long time since we talked for the last time. The second rehearsals of the two semifinals were just held yesterday and today. So it's very exhausting. It's like the most hectic period of the Eurovision week. There are so many press conferences and rehearsals to cover and to film. But it's a great feeling. So if you want to do it yourself next year, you might want to join us here in ESCToday. So go to our website and look for that. Maybe you will be with us next year also. Today also we had the rehearsals of the Big Five, and Sweden has already rehearsed during day 2. And the Big Five was rehearsing for the first time last night, and this morning it was a bit complicated because they were on the same day. But we managed to bring you some results of the poll that we made this noon with Sweden and the Big Five. So we'll get to the results later. As you can see, I'm a bit Jamie today. Many people here around in the press center are a bit Jamie today, also made of stars, just for fun. So we will watch again the rehearsal of Sweden. You already watched it on day 2 without any results because it wasn't included in the poll. But let's take a look at the rehearsal of Sweden again, and then we'll show the results. So here's France with "If I Were Sorry." We are the heroes.
To participate in the Eurovision Song Contest means a lot for me. It's a real honor to represent your country, especially at home soil. So I'm very proud of myself, I guess, and my team. If I were sorry.
Yeah, so this was Sweden, and I remind you, if you have any questions regarding the Big Five in Sweden or the second rehearsals or anything that's going on here, feel free to leave a comment in YouTube or in the Facebook post, and I will answer shortly. Yeah, so this was Sweden. Like you can see, like we told already, it's already the Melody Festival and performance. He performs it with much more confidence. He's using the catwalk. Is very feeling at home, probably. So let's just skip to the results of Sweden. Sweden got 73 points in this poll, and as you can see already, there were only 6 countries in the poll compared to 8 or 9 or 10 in other days. So probably the points will be higher because the amount of countries to choose from were less than usual. But yet Sweden gets 73 points for this one. Moving on to one of the favorites to win the contest, it's Amir from France with J'ai cherché.
My song J'ai cherché speaks about a passion that someone can find in his life and a thing that makes him so much happier. So we're talking about looking after it, finding it, and enjoying it.
So this was Amir for France. So maybe you were disappointed from what you saw. Maybe you didn't, but most of the people at the press center here were pretty disappointed because everybody had high hopes for France for going to Paris next year. Maybe they were expecting something big, something different. In Israel calling during one of the press conferences, Amir was asked what he's going to do on the stage, and all that he revealed was that it's going to be something with the French elegance, but yet the most up-to-date technology. We couldn't see it so much. He's alone on stage, no dancers like in some prom performances he had. There is a moon on the floor and some stars. He's playing. He's standing on a moon. This kind of stuff. He's just playing with some video art during the first rehearsals. The camera angles and his movements weren't so perfect. And if we consider that the performance stands on these things, on his movements and his gestures. So it must be perfect, and hopefully it won't be very difficult to set these out because he's all alone on stage. So France was a bit disappointing. We can also see that France has dropped in the betting odds from second place to third place, with Ukraine coming up to the second place after a very successful and touching rehearsal today. So, looking at the result of France, we can see that France ended up with only 50 points in today's poll. So we had France from Sweden, and we had France with Amir, and now it's time for Barre from Spain with Say.
Say it's a motivating force message. It's a very powerful song. It's a battle cry to all the fighters that keep on trying every day. And I just want to tell you that the only thing you need in life to do whatever you want to do is your willpower.
So Barre has got 4 funky backing singers and dancers. They're having a lot of fun stage, as it seems. Barre got a moment in the performance where she falls down, like after a dance, after the first chorus, she just falls down on the stage. We were very shocked to see it here, but then we understood. Then she just woke up and continued singing, so we didn't know what's going on. But later on in the second one, the third one, we found out that it's just a part of the performance. But I'm not sure that people at home, what will they think when they see it for the first time? Like Barre just falling on stage, lying there for, I don't know, 5 or more seconds, and then continuing to sing. If they will think that, well done to her to continue and so, or what's going on? What is this? It's not professional. So I'm not sure how people will react to see it. You will see it tomorrow, probably, during the second rehearsal of Spain. Yeah, so it's a funky performance. Maybe they put too much into it instead of keeping it simple. Yet Spain today got 30 points in the press poll. So currently we have Sweden in the first place, France in the second place, and Spain in the third place. Ooh, the screens here in the press center just turned off, as you can see behind me. Not sure what is this. What's the reason? Maybe things are starting to get over. Also, the press center is open for two hours more. Oh, they're back. Very exciting here. Oh, they're gone. Let's continue. And we continue with Germany. We have Jamie Lee singing Ghost, as you can see. Like I said, I'm also a bit of Jamie Lee today. So here is Jamie Lee for Germany with Ghost.
My
My goal at the Eurovision Song Contest is to have much fun and to get known the other artists and just to celebrate this whole event. Yeah.
Jamie Lee from Germany. It's pretty much a revamped national final performance. She got like 4 or maybe more winter trees, like without leaves, and laser lights and moon. It goes very well with the image of the song and the message. Also with the Jamie Lee's character. She got 4 backing singers on stage with her. It's a very nice performance. It performed well. However, I'm not sure if the song and the message are good enough. I really like the lyrics of the song. If you haven't managed to check the lyrics, you should go and read the lyrics. They are very good. They are very touching. But I couldn't get that until I went and read the lyrics. Like it took me a while. I couldn't get the real meaning and the beautiful meaning of the song from listening to it even more than a few times. So it can be a bit confusing. Germany got in the press poll today 11 points, putting it in the last place so far. And now going to Italy with Francesca Michelin singing No Degree of Separation.
Ho sentito un'emozione accendersi.
My song, No Degree of Separation, is inspired by the theory of 6 degrees of separation, which means that we are all connected, we are all equal, we are all the same, and we have to team up to feel a community because we are all brothers and sisters, and that's the meaning of the song.
Nessun grado di separazione, nessun tipo di esitazione, non c'è più nessuna divisione. Noi siamo una sola direzione in questo universo che si muove. Non c'è nessun grado di
So this was Italy, and you probably can't see it from the performance, obviously, but the stage is designed as an ornamental pool, and Francesca is standing on a piece of grass in the middle, with many different items around her, like plants and balloons and so on. Personally, I don't like this kind of Italian kitsch, as we can say. I didn't like Il Volo last year. I think they were very good and experienced, and it was a very nice performance. But I couldn't get the hype around them. And when Italy chose Francesca with probably similar kind of Italian pop songs, I also couldn't get why people like it so much. But this performance takes it to another place. It's very Italian and very childish. It reminds of like Italian childhood, and it's pure and innocent. Francesca is 21 years old, but she looks much more younger. So it really plays on this thing of an Italian childhood dream, which makes the song even better. And I feel more connected to it now. Probably it stands out very well and very special. Italy got in the press poll a total of 101 points. It's another very high record. Yeah, people probably got the message easily and got connected to the performance because it reminds of something innocent or childish from many years ago or less for us. The last country to have the first rehearsal today from the Big Five is the United Kingdom, with Joe and Jake singing You're Not Alone.
We're so grateful to be a part of Eurovision. You know, it's an amazing contest and we're just so excited for the night.
Definitely, it's a dream come true and we just can't wait to get out there now and perform in front of all those people.
So, Joe and Jake for the United Kingdom. Like you could see in the background, there are a lot of selfies. They were like launching a campaign for people to send them different selfies. Joe and Jake were also taking selfies in many places, like in Israel Calling. You can go and see on their Facebook, the Facebook page. So the performance is filled with selfies. It has two drummers, blue and purple lights. The boys stand with the guitar and they sing. And for the most here, it was the best performance really for this song, because the song isn't the strongest, isn't the best among the best songs we have this year, but the performance really makes it stand out and give it a good vibe. So the press was very satisfied. Many people here are from the United Kingdom or from similar English speaking countries. They were very satisfied with the outcome of the United Kingdom. So United Kingdom ended up the poll today with 50 points. That's pretty much like France. I mean, we can say that the United Kingdom and France got the same amount of points, while France was or still is a top candidate for winning the contest, currently in the third place at the odds. And the United Kingdom, I'm not sure at which place they were, but probably not a very high place. So the winner of the press poll today is Italy. Among the pre-qualified countries, Italy was declared as the strongest participant, with Sweden in the second place and France and the United Kingdom sharing the third place. Yeah, so this was the big poll. We are, like I said, we are after 2 days the press poll. Sorry, we are after the press poll for all the semifinals and the finalists. Today we were after the rehearsals of the second rehearsals of the semifinals. It was very tiring and very enjoyable yet. And there's no questions as I see. So yeah, I remind you that now that after all countries have rehearsed, almost all countries have rehearsed. So the big poll, the annual big poll will launch soon, so you can go and set your votes and rankings for the current contest, and we'll see who will qualify. The results of the combined results of the press poll were already published, so so you can take a look at them for the semifinals. The last daily press poll will take place on a Friday night. After the jury rehearsal of the final, we will go and ask about the whole all participants of the final, and hopefully we'll get to know the top 10, or at least the countries that will be in the top 10. Last year it was the top 8. Seven out of our top 8 were actually in the top 8. Not sure which country was missing there. So so Oded asked what looks the best on TV. I haven't seen so many rehearsals today today and yesterday on a screen, like with the camera work, because I was busy filming. So from time to time I went back and looked at the rehearsal on the screens. So I'm not sure about that at all. We will have I will have to wait and see in the rest rehearsals where we will watch on the screen. It will be also available for us to see how the songs combine with each other in the running order, how they get with each other, what songs are being better by surrounded by weaker songs, or what's going on with the running order. As for now, it seems a bit unclear. We're seeing every performance by itself for a long period, because there are 13, 20 minutes of rehearsals. Yeah, so let's take. Yeah, so if we take a look at the odds, we can see the Russia is leading. Like I said, Ukraine is on the second place. Let's put them on screen. We will be all be able to watch it. So let's take a look at them. Uh, uh, uh. Yay, and here are the odds. So we can see that Russia is leading on the first place, Ukraine second, France went down to the third place, Sweden on fourth place, Australia, Malta, Italy, Armenia, Serbia, Latvia, and Israel. Israel has dropped down of the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, Israel has dropped out of the top 10. Israel was in the top 10 in some point of the day. It was also Hobby was asked about that in the press conference. The Netherlands and Czech Republic are pretty high. Yeah, we can say that even now we are not sure who is going to win the contest. Um, People aren't sure if Russia is tending to or to is good, or if it's good enough to win, or it's too much. The performance is too much with all the video art and the tricks. Ukraine is getting stronger. She had a very good performance today. Australia also, but Australia seems to be dropping a bit. Thomas asking where is Poland in. I'll go back to the camera. Where is Poland in my top? Do you mean my personal top or the overall of the poll? Because Poland came stronger today. It was the rehearsal was much better than the first one. However, Michal did only two runs of the song because they wanted to keep his voice, to save his voice, to make it better because probably he's still a bit sick. I haven't done the top 43 for a while, so I'm not sure where Poland stands. But I'm pretty sure like most of the songs this year. I'm not sure. I don't think that there is a song that I don't like at all, or I hate, or I can't listen to. I think that Michal's song is pretty good, but I'm not sure if it's good enough for the contest. We have a lot of good songs this year. Some people say they are like medium level songs, but so it's hard. There is not a song that or an artist that stands out really like Mons or Lorraine or someone that will know that it's going to win. So we'll have to wait and see for the dress rehearsals, for the results of the semifinals. We all know that in 2014, Conchita and the Commonly Nets weren't even favorites until after the semifinals, the first and the second semifinals. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what's going on. So let's end tonight's broadcast with the winning rehearsal of Italy, and take a look at the results again. Like I said, we will be back on Friday with very exciting results of the top 10 of the final. But until then, if you have more questions, so we can answer them, of course. What's the biggest surprise yet? Uh, I'm not sure. Belgium was very surprising. It was surprising even when we saw it for the first time. Georgia is surprising. The countries that did good in the press poll, they were impressive, not just for me, but for everyone. Um, yeah, Australia is impressive. Bulgaria is good, but not too strong. Israel is impressive. What more? Um, Armenia is impressive, as always, mostly. Um, Malta and Azerbaijan were less impressive. We're not sure what's going to happen, and all the rest, we really don't know. There's the performance of Belarus with all the animations and the holograms, and it's very good, but we don't know how people will get it, what the juries will think, what the televoters will think. How does it go between Israel and Serbia? There are many more questions that we'll get to know the answers only in the upcoming days. Yeah. Do we have any more questions? So it's time to end the broadcast. It's already 10:30. One of I think it's the longest day here. If you don't take in mind the dress rehearsal that will probably be late because they start late. But it was the longest day here. So we'll finish the broadcast with the winning performance, the winning rehearsal from Italy, and take another look at the results. This is it for the daily press poll for today. See you on Friday with the top 10 of the final. Maybe we'll predict the winner. Who knows? I'm interested to see what's going on as well. So here's Francesca Michelin from Italy with No Degree of Separation. Good night from Stockholm.
Ho sentito un'emozione accendersi veloce.
My song No Degree of Separation is inspired by the theory of 6 degrees of separation, which means that we are all connected, we are all equal, we are all the same, and we have to team up to feel a community because we are all brothers and sisters, and that's the meaning of the song.